What I'm gonna do today is talk about music, just like in the last videos, but a lot of people ask me, like friends of mine ask me where I find my music, because I'm always listening to quite small bands, newer songs, and so they wonder how I discover them, because it's not like they're getting played on the radio. So this is gonna be how to find artists or bands that aren't played on the radio. So if you are more like a person that likes commercial type music that is played on the radio, which is awesome, then I suggest you just keep listening to the radio and you'll discover all the songs you want. One of the biggest things that has helped me discover new bands is following fan accounts on Instagram or Tumblr. The biggest, like the best account that I know of, and like actually one of the only ones that I follow because it is the best, is Pop Punk Merch Wall. And as you know, like as you can hear by the name, it's about pop punk, and this person that has this account, I don't know who it is, I think it's a guy. He just has the best music taste, and so he recommends things and I think even reviews things, but mostly he just like posts a lot about music and new releases, but also old releases, and he often even combines like 4 albums in one photo, and they always fit together so nicely, and this way I've discovered so many nice artists, because maybe he posted a photo of 4 albums and I knew one, and then I thought, oh, I can listen to the other 3 and maybe I like them too, and it was most of the time exactly the case, which is awesome, because when you're looking for new music, well, it's hard to find the things that you actually like, and especially if you're looking through this enormous amount of artists, especially in like the alternative scene, in the pop punk scene, or like more like just under the hood of alternative. So when someone orders them in the right way for you, that's just, it's heaven. So this way I've discovered a lot of my favorite bands like Turnover and Moose Blood, and I can't thank him enough. Go follow him if you like my kind of music, which will become clearer and clearer throughout this video. By the way, if you hear talking in the background, don't worry, try to ignore it. I'm literally almost on the street in my room, but whatever, I need daylight. I need a film in the middle of the day. Another thing that I follow, but it's like not everyone wants to do this, is I have a subscription for Alternative Press magazine. What I also have is a subscription to their email, so I get their newsletters, which are always full of really cool things, mostly like articles from their site about like 10 amazing songs that have gone unnoticed this year or something like that. Those articles are just amazing, and I love the magazine. It's amazing. I keep saying amazing because it all is. All Press magazine is, to me, the best music magazine for the alternative music scene. There are amazing reviews in there, there are great interviews, and they always keep up with the new stuff, which is what they have to do, but this way I'm always up to date. Big recommendation, Altpress. If you don't want a subscription to the magazine, go check out their website and maybe subscribe for their email. Something that has also helped me a lot, I am subscribed to some of the YouTube channels of record labels. So if I know that one of my favorite bands, like Turnover, is signed at this label, which is Run for Cover, I just go to their YouTube channel, because then you can see all the other artists that are signed at this label, and mostly the genres are very similar, so then you can just check out all the other artists, which are all amazing, because Run for Cover, for example, is like, I think, like it might be my favorite label, because it has Turnover, Modern Baseball, Pedal, Citizen, and it just has this nice, just nice genre. I love that sound. I can't describe it, but it's like, it's not pop punk, which I love. And and it's also not like, it's not rock either, and it's softer most of the time. It's just somewhere in between. Fearless Records is one of those as well, with Pierce the Veil and Tonight Alive, which I love. Hopeless Records is a huge one with Moose Blood, Neck Deep, The Wonder Years. I don't really know The Wonder Years, but I like a few of their songs, but Neck Deep is one of my favorite bands. Moose Blood as well. I want to say obviously, but I've never spoken about them, but I speak about them a lot to other people, but they are amazing. Again, amazing. And whoever uses YouTube, they already know that in the sideline you have the recommendations, and that also is obviously one of the best places to look if you're watching or you're playing this video with music that you love. In the sideline, most likely there's going to be a lot of music that you might like as well. Something that has also shown me a lot of new music that I wouldn't even think of listening to has been people recommending stuff on Twitter. Or what I mean is artists that I like, that I follow, and they suddenly get asked the question like, do you have any recommendations for this month? And then they say, yep, here it is, I like this song, this artist is amazing, look it up, and then I do, and most of the time I love them, and then I'm like, wow, thanks. This happened a lot with Frank Iero, who often recommends stuff, and any other artists who are interviewed. So I hope that helped a little for those of you who are looking for new music. All the artists I mentioned here are some of my favorite artists, and I all discovered them in one of the ways that I mentioned. If I should give you a recommendation right now, I would say go listen to Boston Manor. Their new album, Be Nothing, is amazing. Okay, thanks for watching. See you soon!